Now, Andrew, let's turn our focus to some international developments. I know at the moment it's hard to see beyond this crisis, this immediate crisis that we find ourselves in this country, but there's no doubt come the end of October, November, when the Prime Minister's got the G20 and then those climate talks in Scotland, he will be under renewed pressure to step up the government and the nation's commitments on the climate front.
Yeah, no doubt about it, Kieran. So a strong intergovernmental panel on climate change report on the future without action on climate change has found the goal of limiting temperature rises to 1.5 degrees will be out of reach in 12 years without action. It also says the following. It says Australian land areas have been warmed by around 1.4 degrees and New Zealand land areas by around 1.1 degrees between 1910 and 2020. The intensity, frequency and duration of fire weather events are projected to increase throughout Australia and New Zealand. Heavy rainfall and river floods are projected to increase. But Scott Morrison saying this afternoon that it is pointless really to act on climate change in Australia unless developing countries do. His argument is the approach has to be about technology, not taxes, because only through technology will China, India and other developing countries reduce their emissions.
The developing world accounts for 2/3 of global emissions, and those emissions are rising. That is a stark fact. It is also a clear fact that China's emissions account for more than the OECD combined. Australians deserve to know, and they will from us. Regional communities should not be forced to carry the national burden, and I won't let them. I will ensure that we have a plan that addresses the need for jobs and industries that can be supported by new energy technologies both now and into the future.
Kieran also questioned the PM on what exactly he was planning to take to the COP in Glasgow in November.
Are you willing to show more ambition? And if so, where is the modelling at? Will you release it before you go to, or the Minister goes to the COP in Glasgow?
We need more performance, we need more technology, and no one will be matching our ambition for a technology-driven solution, because I believe that's what will work. And we, of course, will be updating where we're up to on our what we expect to achieve in 2030 when the Glasgow summit is held. We will definitely do that. As I said, Australia is the most transparent country in the world when it comes to our reporting on emissions reductions.
The Prime Minister at his news conference earlier in the day